guys, it's Lexi122 here.
Hey guys, Lexi here, and today I have a story time for you. I have wanted to do like a story time for a really long time, but I don't have an interesting life. I could not think of anything to do a story time about. But yeah, today I have rummaged through my brain and thought of the one interesting thing that has happened to me in my life, and I'm gonna do a story time on it. Enjoy. Today's story time is about the time when someone was breaking into my house, kind of, and I called the cops, and it was this whole huge thing, and I talked about it for like 2 months after because I thought it was a cool story. This story happened when I was in 7th grade, a long time ago. I was home alone. Not alone, my sister was there, but we were home alone. Our parents, at the time, we were like renovating the kitchen, and my parents were out either getting a refrigerator or countertops, but they were like 45 minutes away. Like, they were a little far away. And yeah, I mean, I have been home alone before a million times. Like, it wasn't anything weird. That day, something happened. So basically, someone was ringing the doorbell. Someone rang the doorbell, and I kind of get freaked out when that happens because I've like heard stories. My parents have talked to their friends about like robberies and break-ins and stuff. So that stuff, even like today when someone rings the doorbell and I'm home alone, like I don't like it. But I was like, whatever. Then they rang the doorbell a second time, and then I think a third time. And I was like, they're not going away. And I was like, it's fine, like, they're gonna go away. And then all of a sudden, I was in the kitchen, just like, I think making some food, and all of a sudden, the door, like, the door handle starts rattling, and it sounds like someone's really frantically trying to, like, open it or something. And I'm like, oh my god, they're messing with the keyhole, like, they're gonna break into my house. The first two things that came to my mind were call the cops or call my mom. So I called my mom first. I don't know why, but I called my mom, and I'm like, Mom, oh my god, someone's trying to break into the house. What do I do? What do I do? And she's like, oh my god, okay, calm down, like, call the cops. We're leaving right now. And I heard her literally yell to my dad on the phone, Robert, someone's breaking into the house. We have to go. I dialed 911, and the lady's like, hello, 911, what's your emergency? And I like started crying. I was like, oh my god, like, someone's breaking into the house, they're rattling on the door, like, I don't know what to do, I'm really freaked out, I'm home alone with my sister. And she was like, okay, like, calm down, it's gonna be okay. So she asked for my address and everything, I gave it to her, and she was like, okay, we're sending a car out right now, like, you'll be fine. She was like, can you see the door from here? And I was like, in the kitchen, and like the way my house is set up, like if you're downstairs and you're trying to look at the door, people at the front door are basically gonna see you. So I tried to like sneak over the edge and like look, and by that point the rattling had stopped and it looked like no one was there. And I was like, no, like, I think they're gone. She was like, okay, it's gonna be okay, like, just try to stay calm, and the police will like get there soon. So I like run upstairs because I do not want to like be downstairs. So I run up the stairs and I knock on my sister's bedroom door. And I'm like, Carly, like, the cops are coming. That's the thing I say to her first. I'm like, Carly, the cops are coming. And she's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, like someone tried to break into the house. And I was like, lock the door, like, stay in your room. And I was in my parents' room, where like when you look out the window, you have a clear view of like the front of the house. And so I was just like looking, seeing if people were, like, the people were coming back or something, but no one was there. No people, no car, nothing. So I'm still on the phone with this lady, and occasionally, like every couple minutes, she'll be like, are you still there? Are you okay? And I'm like, yeah. And it is taking these cops forever to get to my house. I mean, seriously, like, I understand the threat was gone by then, but like, I feel like they were just like taking their time, stopping to run some errands on the way to our house, because it took them, like, by the time they got to our house, my parents drove in like 30 seconds later, and my parents were 45 minutes away. I think at some point I called my mom back and I was talking to my mom or something. I don't really know what happened at that point. I was waiting for the cops and they eventually came. So I go downstairs, I like see that they're there, I hang up with the lady, open the door, and what do I see? A sweatshirt. There is a big sweatshirt tied to the doorknob of our front door. And the cop like comes up and he's like, did you know that was there? And I was like, the second that I saw that sweatshirt, I was like, oh my God, I knew exactly what had happened. See, the night before, my sister had like a sleepover party at her friend's house. And she had left her sweatshirt at their house. And they had said they would drop it off or something. I don't know what the story was there. But what had happened was her friend's mom like came to our house, rang the doorbell, no one was coming to the door, so they tied the sweatshirt on the knob for a surprisingly long time. I think they were struggling with it because like they were rattling that door handle for a long time. And I just like look at the cop and I'm like, oh my God. And then he's like, oh, don't worry, like my kids are afraid to be home alone too. And he starts talking about how like it's totally normal to be scared to be home alone. And I'm like, I'm not scared to be home alone. I'm scared when I think people are trying to break into my house. So anyway, that happened and I felt personally attacked. Now my parents were home. They talked to the cops and yeah, that was my story. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what stupid reasons you have called the cops. And let me know also if you like story times, because like I said, I don't have an interesting life, but I want to make these videos because it's really cool, like just sitting down and telling you about me. So I'll try really hard to think of stuff. Subscribe for more videos and I will see you guys next Friday. Bye!